Hello and welcome to the RedTech AI Podcast, your daily source for the latest news in the global radio broadcast and digital audio industries. I'm your host, Marguerite Clark, coming to you from Paris, France. Today, we've got an exciting lineup of stories that will keep you at the forefront of the ever-evolving audio landscape. The Radio Academy, at the United Kingdom radio and audio industry charity established in 1983 to promote excellence in United Kingdom radio and audio, is inviting podcasters, broadcasters, designers, and creators working in audio to this year's Radio Academy Festival to learn, reflect, and network. The annual festival, held this year at the Royal College of Physicians in Regent's Park, London on September 18th, will feature a day of discussion, debate, sharing, and celebration. This year's event is themed Impact Amplified and will span 3 stages. The Radio Academy Festival is the key event for the audio industry to come together, be inspired, energized, and equipped for the year ahead, said co-chair and area stage producer Parminder Katkar. Whether you're a longtime radio professional or just starting in podcasting, the festival will spark and provoke interesting ideas and career-enhancing conversations. It's a space where you will learn and celebrate the impact of audio. You can't afford to miss it. Executive producer Chris North added, across the festival stage, Arius, and Impact stages this year, we will hear from across the sector on the ever-changing ways we create impact and cut through the noise to reflect, represent, and reach audiences across the United Kingdom and globally. Topics will include artificial intelligence's impact on the industry, covering sporting and political events, and exploring news and reporting for young people. Other sessions will address why history is experiencing an audio renaissance. Speakers at this year's event include the following: Nick Wallace, broadcast journalist and presenter of The Great Post Office Trial on BBC Radio 4, will be in conversation with Manveen Rana, host of The Story, the flagship podcast from The Times and Sunday Times. Radio 2 DJ Trevor Nelson will discuss Windrush 75, a concert telling the story of the far-reaching impact of Caribbean culture and music on the United Kingdom over the last 75 years. Comedian, podcaster, and Virgin Radio presenter Susie Ruffle, who's currently on air on pop-up station Virgin Radio Pride, will lead the conversation on how radio, podcast, and audio content can bring positive voices together across our communities. Poet, author, and broadcaster Lady Unchained will discuss the recent Arias Best Specialist Music Show win for Free Flow for the Prison Radio Association. Executive producer and PhD researcher Sylvie Carlos, a multi-award-winning radio and podcast producer focused on amplifying the voices of underrepresented communities with a particular interest in Black British stories, will also be speaking. Other notable speakers include BBC Radio 2's Scott Mills, Emma Louise Amantia, who will co-host the Impact Stage with Connor Knight, and Matt Chorley, BBC Radio 5 Live's latest recruit. Emma currently presents Newsround on CBBC for the BBC, traveling around the United Kingdom reporting on the stories that are most important to children and young people. Connor is a presenter on BBC Radio 1, Fun Kids, and Essex FM. His Comedy Fact podcast, Baffled, has charted in the United Kingdom Top 20 and United States Top 40. Matt will talk about how his new daytime show hopes to bring a different perspective to national political commentary and coverage. Kat Schub, DJ, television, and radio presenter, will also take the stage. Kat has broadcast across multiple commercial radio stations where she has interviewed some of the leading artists in the entertainment industry. She is currently a co-host of Magic's primetime The 4 till 7 show with Tom and Kat every weekday, as well as Magic Chilled on Saturdays and Sundays. Tom Price, a presenter, podcaster, and comedian, will join her. Tom is Kat's co-host on the 4 till 7 show on Magic Radio and also hosts the popular podcast My Mate Bought a Toaster. Pete Snodden, a DJ, speaker, and host of Northern Ireland's hugely successful breakfast show on Cool FM, will also be speaking. Asma Mir, the author of A Glasgow Girl, formerly known as A Pebble in the Throat, is a columnist for the Sunday Times and an award-winning broadcaster who co-presents the Times Radio Breakfast Show. James Williams, presenter on BBC Radio Wales Breakfast and formerly BBC Wales's political correspondent, will also be in attendance. James is one of the hosts of the Walescast podcast covering what's happening in Welsh politics. Dan Noble, host of Absolute Radio Early Breakfast, who has also co-produced a documentary, Woodstock at 50, will be speaking. Molly Palmer, host of the BBC Radio Wales Tuesday evening program, will also join the lineup. Molly previously worked at Radio Platform, the youth-led radio station and training space at the Wales Millennium Centre. Digital media lawyer Cliff Fluette will demonstrate the power of artificial intelligence for producers and creators. Cliff specializes in music tech brands, intellectual property, entertainment, and innovation, and offers strategic advice to some of the world's biggest names in digital, mobile, social media, brands, music, and live events. Sangeeta Maiska, an award-winning journalist and broadcaster who has worked at the BBC and LBC, will also speak. Sangeeta works with the John Schofield Trust, encouraging a new generation of journalists into a rapidly changing industry. Neve Spencer, a radio and television broadcaster currently presenting the afternoon show on Magic FM, will be there. Ahmed Hussein, who heads up the BBC Asian network, will also take the stage. His efforts have garnered multiple awards, including BBC Asian Network winning gold at the 2024 Areas as the best radio station in the United Kingdom and recently posting its highest RAJAR numbers post-COVID. Tommy Dixon, an award-winning podcast producer and presenter from London and a member of the Real World Radio Academy 30 Under 30 class of 2023, will be speaking as well. Tommy has produced programs for BBC Sounds, BBC World Service, and Transmission Roundhouse. Tickets for the Radio Academy Festival are now on sale, and you can find more information on their official website. This is an event you definitely do not want to miss if you're involved in the audio industry. Bauer Media Audio UK is expanding its digital distribution by launching a new national station, KISSTORY R&B. This new station will feature R&B music from artists like Usher, Destiny's Child, Craig David, and Mary J. Blige. KISSTORY, a KISS brand extension, is already one of the United Kingdom's largest digital stations, boasting 2.4 million weekly listeners and hosting popular events from Ibiza to the United Kingdom. The new KISSTORY R&B station will be available nationally on DAB+ later this year, with further announcements on the presenting lineup to follow. Simon Maiciunka, CEO of Bauer Media Audio UK, stated, "We continually review the distribution of our services to meet our listeners' needs and maximize opportunities for our brands to grow. KISS has a phenomenal digital footprint, with 90% of its audience listening on digital devices. In addition to KISSTORY R&B, Bauer will also add KISS Fresh and KISS Dance to DAB+ in London." For more details on this exciting development, visit the RedTech website at redtech.pro to read the full article. AEQ is set to unveil 3 new products at IBC 2024 in Amsterdam, reflecting its commitment to innovation in the broadcasting industry. The new products include the Olympia 3 system, the TP9000 series intercom panels, and the Solaris Audio multi-codec gateway. These products are designed to enhance large-scale event broadcasts, intercom capabilities, and high-density audio processing. The Olympia 3 system is an advanced commentary solution tailored for large-scale events with multiple venues. It includes a system planner for managing the entire AOIP network and a CU control setup for configuring inputs, outputs, and monitoring sources. AEQ has deployed the Olympia 3 system at major global sporting events over the past 2 years, ensuring high-quality audio and clear commentary for broadcasters. The TP9000 series introduces new desktop and rack-mounted intercom panels. These panels feature 4-way toggle keys, full-color displays, and broadcast-grade audio quality with acoustic echo cancellation and dynamics adjustment. The panels support IP connectivity and offer scalability with expansion options to suit various broadcasting needs. The Solaris Audio Multicodec Gateway is a powerful solution for broadcasting companies requiring multiple STL links and remote contributions. It supports up to 64 stereo channels in a single 1U rack unit and offers scalable channel options, Dante and AES67 compatibility, and comprehensive audio encoding. The gateway can be managed remotely via a web interface, providing robust performance in a compact form factor. AEQ's new products will be on display at IBC 2024 at booth 8.C55. For more details on these innovative solutions, visit the RedTech website at redtech.pro to read the full article. If you're a broadcaster who produces original programming, especially musical programming, then a look at TASCAM's new DA3000 SD might be warranted. This follow-up to the successful DA3000 handles standard PCM digital audio along with high-end DSD audio, direct stream digital, for a box that is virtually future-proof on the audio side. The PCM side tops out at 24-bit 192 kHz, while the DSD signal chain records up to 5.6 meters. Target media is SD cards, including 512 GB SDXC cards. Ideally, that provides more than 100 hours of 2-track 24-bit 192 kHz audio per card. The back panel covers a litany of input-output options. It is compatible with word clock, thus allowing for multiple units to be synchronized for multi-track recording up to 16 tracks at once. TASCAM Director of Product Marketing, Paul Youngblood, said,
The DA3000SD builds upon the success of the original DA3000 and in the process delivers more capability, making it a terrific choice for a wide range of audio archival and mastering functions. With support for SDXC card media and a rich assortment of input-output connectivity, this new recorder can integrate seamlessly into a wide range of production environments.
For more details on this innovative new recorder, visit the RedTech website at redtech.pro to read the full article. Salem Media Group, a multi-platform broadcaster in the United States, has released its 2024 second quarter statement, and the results are a mixed bag. Like many radio broadcasters, the report reflects a continued steady decline in traditional radio revenues, primarily from advertising. However, there is a glimmer of hope with a small uptick in digital revenues, although these gains are not substantial enough to offset the losses in traditional ad revenue. Over the past year, Salem Media has made headlines due to a series of asset sell-offs, including several radio stations and publishing assets. The influx of money from these sales and the reduction of associated expenses have allowed the company to post a positive operating income for the second quarter and the first half of 2024 compared to the same periods in 2023. This positive operating income is a noteworthy achievement considering the challenges faced by the traditional radio sector. Net income for the second quarter was also positive, but the overall net income for the first half of 2024 was dragged down by less than stellar numbers in the first quarter. Despite these mixed results, the company is taking its victories where it can, focusing on the positives in its second quarter performance. In an industry where financial stability can be elusive, Salem Media's ability to eke out a positive operating income and net income for the second quarter is a small but significant win. It highlights the importance of strategic asset management and the potential benefits of diversifying revenue streams, even if digital gains are still playing catch-up with traditional losses. That wraps up today's episode of the RedTech AI Podcast. Thank you for tuning in and staying informed with the latest in the global radio broadcast and digital audio industries. Be sure to join us again tomorrow for more updates and insights. I'm Marguerite Clark, signing off from Paris. Have a great day.